Alright, alright. You'll just see everything working. Oh, it's working. Okay. Okay. That'll be fine then. How they have them all in timeline order now. That is very nice. It would have been nice if they started off doing that years ago, but, you know, why would they do that? You know? Um, okay. Oh, I can do a wish. Do a wish then. That's not surprised. Alright. Kitties need food, you know? I got a few of them myself, so I know how that goes. I'm just sending a couple of messages. I really hope I post things in the right chat. Oh well. It's alright if I didn't. Sure, I'll hear that. Mm, Make sure I have my dialogue sound on. Oh, that's why it sounds so quiet. I must have been watching something while playing.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Alright, there we go. Weird time to be getting messages. Okay. started.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom
Hello.
and dad?
It's been...
Are you lost?
It's having internet problems for a
No,
few
I'm
days.
not. My name's Ayu.
Still
and
not stable,
I'm here because...
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray.
I
What's
was
going
able
on?
to find out the best times.
Hi,
So,
Traveler and Paimon.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city. Probably wandered away from his parents and...
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost. It's my dad.
Your dad?
no, this is the Baizhu story quest.
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past, he was just a little slow to react sometimes. But I'm worried that it's getting more serious.
So, what about your mom?
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad. But
Apparently,
she still hasn't come back.
I like that their
Meanwhile,
timeline thing
my dad's been getting worse
shows
and
when all
worse.
these story quests
I
take
remember
place
that the
within the
owner
lore.
of Bubu Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village.
I
during
wish
the
they had
lantern ride.
introduced it
So
sooner,
I thought,
because
why
I
don't
would have
take
done
Dad
things
to
in
Liyue
order.
Harbor to see him there. When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Mill
Yeah,
guard
she
for
is like an
directions to the
adopted daughter.
pharmacy. And then, when I turned back around, my dad was gone. I asked the Millith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So then I figured,
Yeah,
maybe
it
I could
should
ask
have,
some other
but,
people in the city to help.
you know,
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people. Isn't that right, Traveler?
game devs always like to add things.
Junction can help.
They had the
She
full
has
capability
a
of
good
adding day
sense of
one, but they
smell,
didn't.
Like a
And,
dog.
you know, slapping on
Hey,
progress.
who's talking about me behind my back?
Chengsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Bubu Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baizhu?
Uncle Baizhu?
Chengsheng, now's not the time. My dear boy,
I
could
do
you
wish
tell
some of
me
these
more about your
characters were more
father's
present
condition,
in the lore,
as much
but-
as you can recall?
Yes, Dr. Baizhu.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever
Yeah,
seeing
no,
you
they,
or your
they're
parents.
slowly adding
Uh-huh.
things to
My
slowly
mom
please
doesn't like
people.
meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
I bet they're waiting
Whoa,
until,
yeah, it is. Do you know
until
my mom,
after,
Dr. Baizhu?
you can get your hands
I
on
certainly
Cryo
do.
Traveler to do that.
Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two. We already told Ayu that
Yeah.
we help.
And they don't really
Oh,
tell
really?
anybody about it. They
Well, that's
sneak them in with
wonderful.
the update.
We are most grateful.
They sneak
for
all
your
these little
support.
things in with the update.
Chi-Chi
course,
and I
you
need to
can
clear
find
up
them on the
shout front
change
first,
logs and
but
stuff,
once that's
but
taken care of, we'll be right out to help
It's
you
not
with
like
the
they're
search.
gonna be up there with all the big content. No, it's always hidden.
Very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millilith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
Hmm. Oh. I really want them. I really want those weapons. Yeah, running around with like a level 60 characters. It's great. Yeah. I've
They
been
searched to
seeing
the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the
interesting
description.
things about him.
Well,
About
that
Varka.
complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
People are freaking out
Excuse
over
me,
one
sirs.
thing or another
Have you
for him.
found out
It's pretty
anything about
funny.
my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baizhu. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness.
I've seen
We
some
were just discussing how we're running out of manpower.
damage
As
calculations.
for updates,
Calculation
I'm sorry to
charts
say
had a
that we've
put
searched the surrounding area
Uriah's
thoroughly,
premium
but
team
didn't find
over
anything.
his in
The
terms
guards
of
at the crossing
DPS,
up ahead
which
said
I
they hadn't
think is
seen
the
anyone
funniest
either,
thing
so I
ever.
don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
Yeah. I doubt they will. Or maybe they'll intentionally make him weak on release and then buff him massively later, you know. Because God knows what the devs are trying to do, you know. Who knows what they're doing in their offices. But you know, I don't think that's gonna really stop anybody from pulling.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Without lightning to give warning, the sound of thunder is quite startling.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm hearing rumors that they're saying he's gonna be a standard 5-star. Standard banner 5-star, and I'm also hearing rumors that one of the other upcoming 5-stars will be instead, so I don't know.
Look, there's somebody over there! Oh no.
Yeah.
Hey, you!
Yeah, but again, they could end up both on standard banner. You know, it's entirely possible.
Watch where you're going! Oh, dear customer.
Right.
Sheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh?
But I mean, if Varka is to end up on the standard banner, that's a 50-50 I wouldn't mind losing, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's the Traveler in Paimon, and my worst nightmare. I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Yeah, probably not.
Thank you, Director Who, for saving this man.
I still haven't
okay?
added use to this
Did you
5 stars
recognize
to
me?
the
It's me,
standard
Ayu.
banner, so, you know.
Are you? Who am I?
Your name is Jiao Liang,
Yeah.
and you live just west of Qingsa Village. You were supposed to come to
Yeah,
Liyue
no.
Harbor to see the doctor. Remember?
And if they plan
Does
to
that
add him
jog
to
your
standard, they're
memory?
not gonna tell anybody.
Oh,
They're gonna wait till they get all their sales, you know?
Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang. And I need to see the
Because
doctor.
there's no way his
Wait.
banner's gonna do bad. You know?
Why do I
No
need
way.
to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away. Sorry, Hutao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh?
I mean,
Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs?
would they
Once I
though?
get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends.
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of god remains in Jialiang's system.
Oh, yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry. What?
God remains?
There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice
Yeah,
medicine
I
to
like how
cure
they are
illnesses and
just
save
casually
lives.
talking.
What reason would I have
Talking
to
about,
neglect
you know,
a
the
patient
remains
in
of
need who is
gods.
right there in front of me?
Yeah, that died like
Besides,
what?
It was my late master's
6,000 years
dying wish
ago?
to be able to save this patient in particular.
Don't.
Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's
If
grace
I have to
so
throw
that I
my
have
cat
time
off
to
the
treat
bed
him?
one more time, I swear.
Now you're bringing my great uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not going to solve anything by keeping Jialiang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along.
You know, Doctor Who is a
Otherwise,
weird,
this would
it's
have been a
a
much
really
more
weird
vexing
series.
ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence.
Right.
Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once.
You know, I know a bit of it, but that's just from retarded power scaling arguments on the internet, you know?
Blockages
Hey.
within the cardiovascular system.
People trying to power
Reduced
scale
blood flow and energy
civilizations against each
circulation?
other. Like,
I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
but none of them have the
Dr.
full
Baizhu,
information of
how
anything they're
bad is
talking
it?
about.
Can you cure him?
It's all,
Don't
it's
you worry.
entertaining.
Baizhu's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time
Yeah.
indeed.
Uh,
No, I have a treatment
power
plan in
scaling
mind.
debates
We can start
are,
tonight.
are just
Come and see me
terrible.
again tomorrow morning.
They're,
I promise that by then
they are
Ayu will
really
find
funny
his
to
father
watch
healthy and
sometimes.
lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so
You'll
much.
never see a
If
community
you
that's
still have any misgivings, Director
so
Hu,
close to
please feel free
ripping
to hang
each
around
other
for as
apart.
long as you wish.
Just
However, it would be best
and
if you
nobody
step
has the
outside
correct
this room.
information about what
A
they're
doctor
arguing
must be
about.
able to focus.
It's
when
really
treating a
great. It's
patient.
great.
Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely.
I mean,
I'll just go and look at the flowers
sometimes
or
it's just
something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that...
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Chung Chung.
Bye for now, everyone.
sometimes it's a bit more than that, you
Are
know.
you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
All's well that ends well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while Baizhu's busy treating Ayu's dad.
Hello. What's with the name change? Yeah, no, I chose her. I chose Lamine. Yes. That's because I was having internet troubles my last stream. It crashed like 6 times. And anybody that just wasn't here all the time lost their watch streaks. So I think I'm the only one that has a watch streak still. Should be the should probably be myself actually. I'm always in my own chat. And ironically can get watch streaks for yourself. It's weird. Yeah, I noticed the name change. Why? Why? Why the name change? Oh, I'm running the wrong way. Again.
I'm tired.
I seriously went the entire wrong way. Lovely. Lovely.
While I'm idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled snake-bedecked docks doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
That's...
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baizhu's master. What was he like? Oh, and also, how come you and Baizhu could tell so quickly that Jialian had god remains in his system?
That's funny.
I thought I told you once before.
That's
Wang
funny.
Sheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Your name's stuck like that for 2 months.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point. Long story
You're gonna have
short,
a great time.
in the ancient world, dead gods
You're gonna have a
were
great time
acting
for a
up.
couple months.
So
Yeah.
our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to guard the border between life and death. These days, we don't deal with the wrath of the gods anymore, but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay, Paimon gets it now. Wait, so how did Baizhu learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baizhu's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor.
Didn't let you
Wow,
gamble.
Fancy that. Huh.
Didn't let you gamble
so
again.
If he was from
It's
Wang Sheng
limiting
Funeral
you.
Parlor, how did he end up as Baizhu's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young.
You're gonna
They
lose
ended up
your
at
high-ranking
Genshin Vod,
spot
where they
at
met a
this rate.
pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead. My grandpa had a huge argument with him, but he couldn't convince him to stay. So my
Dude,
grandpa inherited
one of the
funeral
bots has
parlor,
like 50
while
billion
my
points.
great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine. Why didn't drive a wedge between them for the rest of their lives?
And go take a look at the leaderboards.
Seems a bit extreme.
Where the bot
If
says
he had
50
just become a
billion
regular
points.
doctor,
I
there
think
would
it's
have
50
been no
billion
issue.
anyway.
After all,
Might
the
be
Wangshen
more.
Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him. And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu
more.
Vale tradition goes against the natural order of
There's
things.
still a
In
command
what
delay.
way?
Don't know. My grandpa
Oh well,
didn't
I'll
know
figure
the
that out later.
specifics. And you've seen how wary Baizhu is around
What?
me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something
What?
to hide. One thing I do know about Baizhu
What
is
do
that
you need
he's
me to
obsessed with the
verify?
idea of
Why-
immortality. Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers. Never mind. We'll just have to ask Baizhu himself about all
Oh.
of this tomorrow.
I was just typing it wrong. Okay. I'm not answering that question.
It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Dad!
Oh no.
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so sorry. You must have been worried sick. Has your mom shown up yet? She's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baizhu's gonna help too.
Why
Right
do you
now,
want it
all
to
you
taste
need
like
to do is
fried
concentrate
chicken?
on getting better.
Great.
Why
That's
are
wonderful.
you curious about
I
that?
can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu.
do you enjoy fried chicken that much?
My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years.
Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li, what was her
Fruit
reason
flavors
again?
is old? What?
You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few
I
days.
Director Who, do you have any further reservations
You're
about
gonna
Jia
eat your
Liang's
lunch
condition?
after that weird
It seems
question.
like
Okay.
the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh?
What?
But how did you
Fried
accomplish
chicken
this in a
taste.
single night?
That's
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
in a
Oh,
beautiful
come on,
fan art.
Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
Mm.
Ah,
I still have alert command.
Yeah, I've been stuck indoors for
Yeah, I
too
don't have
long.
alert command.
Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
yes, of
I
course.
used to.
Everyone, please
think I
excuse
deleted it.
Qiangsheng and myself for a moment.
Or disabled it, maybe. Might have disabled.
Suffering
Snap
now, are
switching
we?
tabs for like
Did
5
you
seconds.
seriously
Jesus.
expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there? Why did you
Oh.
follow us here?
So we're trying to learn his
Oh.
deepest, darkest
It's
secrets.
nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baizhu did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue
Yeah.
the poison in his
Is he?
system. Baizhu, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by
we
a
need more
poison
lore about him
concocted
than
using god
what we've
remains as a
got,
key
you know?
ingredient. The poison has not
Maybe
been
a
purged
second or
from
third
Jialiang's
story
system.
quest, you know?
Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng
He's
as
been
the
pretty much
delivery
forgotten
medium.
since his
This
release.
will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa. Guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baizhu, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen this side of you. But there's no need to thank us. You've helped us out before.
The poison in Jialiang's system must have accumulated over a prolonged period. I think I should pay a visit to their family home and look for clues as to how he
I
might
don't
have been
know.
exposed to it.
No idea. No idea why he's called what he is.
Yes, I asked
Probably
Ayu
lore
this
somewhere.
morning before you arrived. He told me
About
that his
it, I'm
family
sure.
lives in a secluded spot to the west of Qingsa village. Let's head there together once I've asked Gui and Chi-Chi to look after the pharmacy.
Does it?
As well as investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple Jiang Li.
I wonder what it's based off of. Like, what's the chance it's based off of like a lot of the stuff in game is it's based off of some fairy tale or something. Let's see. I see. And I'm done. Great. Come on, you can do it. Climb. Okay, there we go. Here is this. I don't think I've ever been to this spot.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here? Huh. It's
Yeah.
so well hidden, Paimon's never noticed it before.
Nor have
Yeah.
I. And I've
I
hosted
don't think
clinics at
any of us
Qingsa
have
Village many
noticed
times
it.
in the past. If you ask me, Jiangli was trying to remain
Better have some-
unnoticed.
Oh, that reminds
Better
Paimon.
have some chess.
We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here. Could you tell us more about Jiangli? You said she was your fellow disciple, right?
She was indeed. We studied medicine together under the same master near Chenyu Vale. She is several years older than I and also began her travels far earlier than me. As a result, the time I spent studying alongside her was rather short.
Supposedly, she met an herb gatherer sometime during her travels and decided to settle down with him. That must have been Jialiang. Wait, Changxiang, are you saying neither of you had actually met Jialiang or Ayu before all of this?
Jiangli did occasionally come back to Chenyu Vale to see our master, but for whatever reason, she hardly ever talked about her family. The last time she visited us, she and Master had some sort of quarrel. We never heard from her after that. It almost seemed as if she'd gone into hiding.
Quarrel? What happened?
I don't know. I did not witness the argument myself.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever
Suddenly
encounter
curious.
Jiangli
What
or her
does snake
family in
taste
the
like?
future, I should do everything in my power to help them.
Oh, so
Never
that's why
had
you went
snake
to such
before,
extreme
so
lengths
what's
to
it
help
taste like?
Jialiang.
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my duty as a doctor to help him. My decision would have remained the same.
I swear. I swear, the question's completely
Paimon
unrelated
never
to
knew
what's
you were
happening.
So
I swear.
selfless, Baizhu. Paimon always had you down as the sneaky, scheming type. Sorry.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions, hmm? You ought not be quite so quick to relax your guard, Paimon. Sometimes even the good
I need
guys
to
have
get
their
some
own private
channel point
agenda.
redeems going.
What the? Okay, that was the most suspicious sounding thing you've ever said.
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now, hmm? Jiangli has lived in this house for many years. There must be something here that can shed a little light on this whole situation. Let's split up, but if anyone finds anything, we'll examine it together.
Cat's coming back. Okay, they hide them in new weird places. They do sometimes. It's half expected to have to go look for some of them, you know? Oh, reading a kid's diary now. Great.
Traveler, Paimon, come quick! What is this?
Tasty.
Chung
That's
Chung
what
and
it
I
is.
found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
You sense it too? You're right. This is a poison concocted using god remains. Is it? Breathing? Paimon's not seeing things, is she?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Lovely. Living poison. Right.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in The Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances. If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads. Offshoots, essentially.
Offshoots? So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear, to a varying extent, the call of the source.
The call of the...
Oh, the cat is freaking out.
So, back when Jialiang ran off,
See it.
maybe that explains where he was heading!
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother load.
Should have to figure out what it's yelling about.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Jialiang? Hey, why has everyone gone quiet
It's
all
talking
of a
about
sudden?
something. I don't know what it's talking about.
This
you know?
poison was carefully hidden away in a secret compartment. The one who concocted it is likely a resident of the house. You mean Jialiang? Why would he poison himself? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here, and who might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? So you're saying... it was Jiang Li? Wait, but that doesn't make any sense either! Why would she poison her own husband?
And nothing about
I
this
agree.
makes sense.
It makes little sense. Jiang Li does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, though. How many
Got a
people in the
talking
entirety
snake.
of Liyue have
Got
the
a guy who
ability to concoct a
sacrifices his
poison from
life
god
force to
remains?
heal people.
It's too early to draw any conclusions.
Yeah, whatever the
We
hell a
should question
Paimon is.
Jialiang about it once he has Yes. According
Wait,
to the
nothing in
origins
this
and
world makes
symptoms of
sense.
diseases, the minor loads will disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jialiang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Qingsa village?
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who'll know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti, though? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa. What? Enter a contract?
She's like a demon.
Share life force? Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask Paimon. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in
Powerful
rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan,
But can't
but
survive
you will
without
also
being
be
attached
stronger,
to somebody.
healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting
pretty
your
funny.
stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baizhu, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you
Yeah.
trying to say?
He did just insult you,
Subtly
Paimon.
insult Paimon to her face?
He did. He did insult you.
Ugh, Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baizhu, you're Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody,
Get-
calm down. Back to the matter
floating
at hand.
thing is getting insulted
Is
by
there
a
any
snake.
way at all for us to seek counsel from the
Lovely.
Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are, if it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Mm.
What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're talking about who
Well,
Paimon
Paimon
thinks
should
we're
do more,
talking
you know?
about, you better do the honors.
She should at least get a part-time job and work for some Mora.
You called?
No, I like... That's adorable. He has summoned Zhao. That's great.
Gets Paimon every time. Are all Adepti in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baizhu of Bubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware
I
of
still
your
need
true
to. I
identity.
still need to collect some
I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Zhao constellations.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been
I kind of hope he
concocting
appears
demonic
during the
poison.
Lantern Rite this year.
Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Qingce village. A vile monster known as the Che once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues
I hope he
in his
gets a buff
likeness
at some
to
point.
seal the serpent's remains. Qingce village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Che is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
Hmm?
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus.
I
Rather
have
different
it
from the way
somewhere.
I remember them.
I don't think it's enabled right now.
And thanks to him, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trips. If we can find the cave...
Master, there's a problem.
Gwei? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic.
I
Just
think I
catch your
forgot to
breath
re-enable
and tell
it
me
for
everything.
stream.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been fine for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been
What the hell is my
confirmed.
cat doing now?
Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
This entire quest just running back and forth between the pharmacy. That's pretty funny. Right.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad?
Don't be scared. Dr. Baizhu will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Baizhu, you're back! My dad was doing fine earlier, but then he suddenly started coughing up blood.
You'd think he'd
Now he
hire
can't even get a full word out anymore.
more staff
When
that
I
are medically
left,
trained.
He was still conscious.
I'm sure he has the money to do
but
so.
Now...
Gwei, please take Jialiang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baizhu's not gonna use Changsheng's... Is there really no other way to save Jialiang?
Of course there's not any other way. You're really concerned, Paimon.
How are you
You can
feeling,
use your
Dad?
own life force.
Are you still hurting anywhere? You're not gonna suddenly collapse again, are you?
Much better, Ayu. I'm feeling much better. In fact, I can't explain it, but somehow I feel even better than usual. Wait, where's Dr. Baizhu? I still haven't had a chance to thank him. Seems he moved me here before I came to.
Master said he needed to take a quick rest and asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must be tired from treating me for 2 nights in a row. I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with Jiangli once we find her. Speaking of which, has there been any word of her whereabouts yet?
I don't know.
No,
must have
the
been
Adventurers
really
Guild hasn't
bad
gotten back to me yet.
for them
I'll go
to
check with
say
them
that.
again in a bit.
You know.
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jiaoliang.
Must have been really bad.
I strongly suggest that you stay and rest at Boo Boo Pharmacy for now. I can accompany Ayu to the Adventurers Guild.
I suppose you're right. I'll have to rely on you this time. Though, on the bright side, This means I can thank Dr. Baizhu in person once he's finished resting.
Traveler, Baizhu hasn't shown his face ever since he went in to treat Jialiang again. Do you think he... Hey, wait up!
I don't know. I mean, you can keep telling yourself that, but I don't know what to say.
Huh?
You're finally awake? That
Think
was
that,
far too risky. Even
Stuff
with
like
me
that
here
always
to help you
depends on
balance your
on
chi.
people's opinion.
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, it was not completely without benefit to myself. I managed to learn something. Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous innovations that I can learn from. Alas, if only there wasn't a catch.
Charismatic charm.
How much longer
I
do you
don't see
think
it.
Baizhu's gonna nap for?
I don't see it.
They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Shall we at least go and show our faces?
All right.
Surely he hasn't. There's no way he could have just... Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
No, they
Of course.
disappeared out of nowhere again.
There's no need to be concerned.
Don't you just love when they
I
appear out of
merely
nowhere?
had to transfer a rather large amount of life force on this occasion. But, with Changsheng's help, I will recover in time.
Yeah, in
Jialiang
time.
seemed fine yesterday. Why did he need more life-saving treatment again so soon?
I made an error in my initial diagnosis. Jialiang is in fact suffering from more than one ailment, and as a result, his life force depleted at a greater rate than I had anticipated.
What? You mean, even if you got all the poison out of him, he'd still be sick?
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang's system is there precisely because it is being used to manage his underlying medical condition. Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and
Oh, they
ongoing
know about
treatment
heart
is essential
conditions
to
in this world.
maintaining
This is
healthy functioning
really
of his
weird.
heart meridian. Left untreated, it puts the patient
wearing
at risk of
contacts
coughing
tomorrow.
up blood and fainting, and in the longer term, causes irreversible damage to the internal organs.
I don't
Though
know.
it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison in Jialiang's case. Rather, it's his medication.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died a long time ago.
I don't know much
Still,
about contacts.
Using poison to treat
Never
a
had them
disease is
myself.
hardly a viable long-term solution. As time passed, and the poison accumulated in his system, it began to impact his cognition. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it. Jiang Li had to concoct ever greater quantities to ensure its continued efficacy, or he could have still perished at any moment.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse, and why his mom went off to gather herbs.
God remains
Yeah,
are
I
extremely
imagine
dangerous
that's
to be
a
around,
weird
because humans
feeling
have
if
no
you've never felt
natural
it before.
defense against them. I shudder to think how many times Jiang Li has exposed herself to
You're not
them.
allowed to wear colored
I fear that the
contacts at your
situation
school.
is just as that Adeptus described.
I get
In
not
an effort to
wanting
save
people to wear
Jialiang's
unnatural
life,
colors, but
Jiang Li has
a
abandoned
natural
all
color.
regard for her own safety.
you know.
I never suspected that even Zhang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over the years. Perhaps this is the inevitable course of fate. To sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order to do the impossible. Whatever the cost may be.
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any certainty what fate has in mind. In any case, I have stabilized Jia Liang's condition for now, so our immediate priority should be to get ourselves back to Qingsa Village and find out where Jiang Li is. Her regular exposure to god remains
suddenly
over
just
such
got louder.
a long period will have been catastrophic for her health. And given that she's already been missing for several
Probably not a good
days,
thing.
I am fearing the worst.
I think I'll need to buy new earbuds soon.
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your
Oh
heart.
my god. Automod fought a bot.
You should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
Can't believe Automod fought a bot.
This trip will be extremely dangerous.
That's
and
crazy.
there's a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well.
Look at Hu Tao's
Then
just
follow
lurking
me.
off in the corner.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now. And remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
Would she even feel it if she burns herself? I think she can. Wait. She's undead. Oh, we're going back to the weird house. Okay. Weird, but okay.
That strange feeling is back. It's just like the day I went missing. It's as if something inside me is trying to guide me somewhere.
The Motherlode's influence is growing stronger. But is it because we're getting closer to the source? Or because the leakage of Che blood is growing more severe? Jialiang, can you sense which direction the source is in?
I think it's this way. Yes, I'm sure of it.
I used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hall every day, so don't worry about me. I can keep up.
One second. Oh, type. Jesus. Minorly distracted by something.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
I feel a dull ache in my heart. This must be the way. This place feels familiar. I think I've been here
Well,
before.
let me guess, you can't remember.
There is an inauspicious presence here. Even I can sense it.
I think I remember this place.
Jialiang, are you okay? Maybe you should rest here while we continue the search.
No, I have to keep going. Jiangli is still waiting for me. Then let's hurry.
Okay. Dendro. I'll be fine unless it needs me to activate like geo monuments and stuff.
This place gives Paimon the creeps.
It might.
Who knows what we're gonna find up ahead? The digging marks here appear amateur and rather old. I suspect it is a thieves' tunnel. A thieves' tunnel? Paimon has heard rumors about treasure around these parts before. Maybe it was the treasure hoarders that dug this tunnel.
Judging by the tools they left behind, it's certainly a possibility. But why did they abandon this place without even stopping to pack up their tools?
I remember now. She took me here once and told me that she'd found a way to save me in this cave. But she said that the method would cause me to, curses. Why can't I remember what she said?
Easy, Jialiang. Come on, let's keep going.
Let's see. Oh, it coughs if you're AFK?
It's just some chronic problem I have flaring up again. Nothing to worry about.
What do you mean? My internet's fine. Got his weapon. Interesting.
Insulation chamber deployed. Wait. Annihilation mode. Defensive mode.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made themselves at home.
Really?
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling incense.
A monster repelling incense? You sure? 'Cause we did run into that group of monsters just now.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, the monsters we fought just now were enticed here by some entity deeper inside the cave. No doubt an encounter with the very same entity was what prompted the treasure hoarders to flee and abandon their designs on this cave. After them, Jiang Li was the next person to discover this place and what lies inside. But to her, it
keep
presented
hearing
an
Zhang Li
opportunity
when
to
they
save Jia
say that guy's
Liang's
name,
life,
you know?
albeit as a last resort.
It's driving me
right.
crazy.
This sensor.
Zhang
belongs
Li,
to Jiang Li.
Zhang Li isn't here, you know?
Yes, this was the place. This is where I told Jiang Li to give me the poison.
Jiaoliang!
I'm fine. Let's keep going. I can feel it. She is right below
Oh,
us.
you can feel it.
Waiting for me.
Here. It's weird. Oh. That's easy. Sorry. No chests? Okay. Genshin devs are being stingy again.
I can feel it. We're getting close. We're almost there. It's right up ahead. The place where we made a pact together to...
What's this do? Interesting. I see, so if I wasn't fast enough...
Aha! We can keep
I
going
see,
now.
okay.
From the looks of it, the energy released by this mechanism can not only clear barriers, but also be conducted by corresponding mechanisms. Perhaps it's something
What's the
we can make
chance
use
these
of.
mechanisms have only ever been used here? It's like that one gliding, well, dropping bombs mechanic that's only used during like the Amber story quest. In the very beginning of the game. Hasn't even been mentioned since. see what happens if I activate there.
Paimon doesn't see any barrier-breaking mechanisms around here. There are tracks here, and it looks like they're connected to something. Shall we follow it and see where it takes us?
Let's activate it there. It's back here. Oh, chest, nice. I always need that extra stuff. Right, nope. I meant to push it. Okay.
A bigger pelvis.
A new moon rises.
Seems like an emergency.
Ultimatum protocol. Calculation. Error.
Lash attack! A moonlit night for all.
What is
Close your
killing?
eyes to dust.
Is Baizhu? Oh, Baiju's a healer, isn't he? Oh, I see. Is it limited? It isn't limited time. Okay. Right, activated anywhere? Has to be there. Oh, I see. I have to push this one back over there. Okay. Now then I have to activate this. What activates that one? Which will unseal the door. Okay. It's over here. Nothing. Why are you coughing, Baizhu? You can't fly, apparently. Climb, rather. Why did I say fly?
Jiangli!
Look out! There's a monster next to her!
The god remains must have lured them here. Watch my back.
I get one shot.
Dr. Baizhu, how serious is it? Is she...
I can still feel a pulse, but her condition is quite grave. The god remains here are encroaching on her cognition, much as the poison in your system did to you. If we don't eliminate it soon, then even if we save her life, I fear that she may never wake up again.
Oh, she might.
What are
She
we
might
waiting
not.
for? Let's destroy the remains right away! It's not as simple as that. Don't you remember what Baizhu said? The poison within Jialiang's body is inextricably linked to the god remains here. If the source is purged, the poison in his system will stop having any effect. And the poison within Jialiang's body is keeping his heart condition under control. So,
Just
if
make a
it
new
stops working-
make a new thing.
Oh,
Make
no.
a medicine or something.
Are
you know?
you saying?
Indeed. If the god remains here are purged, then your life will come to an end.
I wondered when this day might come.
Wait! But we've all been working our butts off to save Jialiang's life! After all that, we can't just give up on him! Baizhu, you're a great doctor! Surely you gotta know of some other way we can save him, right?
You could continue to take the poison, which would buy you some time. As for Jiangli, maybe if we put our heads together, we can think of something?
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you, right up until the moment when she lost consciousness. Maybe it's her greatest wish that you will continue to take it and live.
Dr. Baizhu, give it to me straight. How long does Jiangli have?
The god remains have reached her internal organs. Under ordinary circumstances, I would give her less than 3 days. But if I were to treat her using a secret art...
But what would be the point of that? Dr. Baizhu, I'm all too aware of the dangers of God remains. You are not the first to mention it to me. If I continue to sustain my own life using this wretched substance, not only would Jiangli have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, but I would have to live with the looming threat of these remains breaking out and wreaking havoc not just upon me, but my entire family. I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. The fact that I've been around to see you grow up is already a great blessing from Rex Lapis. If my choice can bring Jiangli back, then even if I die...
Jialiang.
After
That's
cheating
so
death for so long, it seems I've grown somewhat addicted to life. Traveler, Dr. Baizhu, could I have another minute with my wife?
Watch him
I
ask for
just want to have
another minute for his
one
wife,
final
and he wants
moment
to
together. Just a moment.
strangles her and then kills
That's all.
himself.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry that I won't be able to repay your kindness in this life.
Jialiang.
Oh,
Baizhu,
my mom's
Chang-Chang,
crying again.
Is there really nothing else you
Sure
can
does do this.
I'm
a
sure that
lot.
over the years, Jiangli will have tried all the conventional methods known to humankind. As for less conventional methods, I have little expertise besides Changsheng's secret art.
Mortals are fated to grow old and pass on when their natural lifespan runs out. If it were so easy to combat the natural processes of aging and death, Jiangli would not have had to resort to unnatural methods. What a crazy situation! Jiangli risked it all to save Jialiang's life, and now Jialiang has to sacrifice
I don't know.
I've seen many final
I don't know,
farewells in
Paimon.
my time,
You tell me what the
but
plan
I can
is.
never get used to it.
In the human realm, all things must come to an end. Is it not a fitting end to die for a worthy cause? At least,
I suppose.
that's what generations of masters before you have always believed.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one. But when I think of those who would willingly sacrifice themselves for others, I cannot help but think that theirs are the lives least deserving of death.
When all this began, we agreed that once Ayu was old enough to help you gather herbs, it would be time for me to go. If you could only see him now. He took me all the way to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. And he even got the Adventurers Guild to search for you. So, I know that you'll both be okay without me. I've said my goodbyes. My time has come. Do what you must.
As you wish.
That's sad. Cutscene.
It will eat away at both your cognition and your memories. In the end, you'll become little more than a shadow of your true self.
I'll take it. At the very least, it will allow me to stay with you and watch Ayu grow up.
Oh, we get to watch somebody die?
Mom, something's really wrong with Dad.
That is unusual.
Don't fret, Ayu. I will gather some medicinal herbs right away. I promise you, nothing will happen to our family.
Why would these memories come to mind now? The longer we live, the tighter we cling to what we have. Oh, how I would love to hear your voice one last time.
Oh, he died. Oh well.
Jialiang. Jialiang.
Or
Jialiang.
not, apparently.
Jialiang. Dad, are you awake?
I guess he didn't die.
Joey, are you? Didn't I... Huh? What are these?
How does it feel to come back to life?
Do you feel strange or different in any way? If so, could you describe it to me in detail?
Dr. Baizhu, I thought that I was going to...
Die? You did indeed. As
Ah,
things
yes.
stand now,
So-
you're more akin to a zombie than a human.
Good old necromancy.
I'm a zombie?
That's right. Before we set off, I asked Chi-Chi to prepare an elixir of immortality. With its help, you have been suspended in the space between life and death. Of course, this is but a crude imitation of an Adeptus art. I don't expect it to extend your life indefinitely. Whether it will keep you alive for a few days, a few months, or a few years, I am as interested as you to find out. But, however long you have
Oh,
left,
so it's
I
ultimately
believe
an
it should be more than
experiment.
sufficient time for you to
Right.
say your final goodbyes before departing the world in peace. I hope that Director Hu
I like-
finds this
I like
arrangement
how Hu
to be a
Tao's just been
satisfactory one.
lurking in the background
An elixir of
for
immortality?
like the entirety.
How'd you cook that up? Ugh. Leave it to you to work on something like that behind my back.
It's a work in progress that hardly lives up to its name, and it would have had no effect were it not for Jia Liang's iron will. In the end, I am merely a doctor. I understand very little of the great principles governing life and death and the perpetual cycle of yin and yang. All I know is that if I'm presented with a life that deserves to be saved, I will do everything in my power to save them. And even this would have counted for nothing without Director Hu's assistance. After all, did you not tell Jia Liang to show us the way before we set off for Qingce village?
Oops. And I'm busted.
Without Director Hu nudging things in the right direction, we may not have found Jiangli in time.
No wonder he didn't mention the elixir back then. I thought he was being frank and transparent with me for once, but apparently not.
Director Hu told me to keep her suggestion a secret, but it seems nothing escapes Dr. Baizhu's attention.
Never underestimate a serpent's sense of smell.
All I wanted was to help Jia Liang find his missing wife as soon as possible, so that he could be on his way to the afterlife without any unfulfilled wishes making the journey more difficult than it needs to be. Leave it to Boo Boo Pharmacy to snatch the perfect opportunity right out of my hands at the last hurdle. Never mind. I'll just have to put it down
It's
in
wild
the
that
book
she's
as a
upset
deferred
that somebody
consideration.
didn't die, you know?
One Chi-Chi was
Right.
enough of a conundrum. The last thing I need's another one. If I'd known this was coming, I'd have whisked him off to the Wangsheng funeral parlor the moment I found him.
You stay away from my dad! When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even better doctor than Mom and Baizhu, and cure Dad for good!
Oh, is that right? Well, you wouldn't be the first person who's tried to put Wangsheng funeral parlor out of business. If you're serious about it, you'll have your work cut out for you. Traveler, Paimon, I'll catch you all another time.
Oh, is she finally gone? All's well that ends well. If you
I
ask
forget that
Paimon,
Chi-Chi doesn't
we
like
should
her.
probably do something to celebrate this hard-earned family reunion. At times like this, a grand celebratory feast is in order.
It feels like it was a whole lifetime ago
Who
when I
brought something
last
to
talked with
drink?
Jiangli and Ayu around the dinner table.
Yay! Paimon can't wait! Alright, first things first, off to the market for some fresh ingredients. Let's go!
Why is it Jenner?
Wait up! I'll come too!
Baizhu, thank you so much for everything you've done for us.
Don't mention it, Jiangli. I was just doing my duty.
Just your duty, huh? Baizhu, Changshang, would you mind if we took this
Why is it
conversation
doing that?
outside?
Now that you are part zombie, there are some rules that you need to know.
Yes, ma'am. I'm listening.
First, don't forget to stretch your body regularly. Second, don't forget...
Yes? Go on. Don't forget to...
I forgot.
Oh.
Time flies. It's been so long since we bade each other farewell in Shenyu Vale. Changshang, you're the same as ever. You haven't changed one bit.
You, on the other hand, have changed a lot.
You're right. My younger self would have never imagined that things would one day turn out this way. Or that you'd turn out this way, Baizhu.
Oh, we're going this way? Okay.
I've taken a look at your elixir of immortality. It's not altogether dissimilar from the poison I concocted in terms of the way it functions.
I have to say, Jiangli, it was a stroke of genius to use poison to maintain life. I hope you're not too upset at me for copying your methods.
No, not at all. With your intellect, even if you'd never seen my poison, I believe you would have eventually arrived at the same approach. But I'm still impressed by how quickly you managed to gain such a thorough understanding of it. Jialiang's still only been in your care for a few days. Not just that, you even managed to improve upon the original formula. That cannot be explained by intellect alone.
I mean,
Baizhu, be honest with me. Did
oh,
you
he's
try out some
studying.
of the poison on yourself?
Huh. Told you the truth would surface sooner or later.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changshang's contract lets you transfer between bodies, is it?
Nothing gets past you, Jiangli. You are correct. Besides life force, Changsheng's secret art also allows for the transfer of toxins and diseases. When I treated Jia Liang for the second time, I transferred some of the poison from his body into my own. Not only did this allow me to alleviate the burden on him, but it also gave me an opportunity to study its properties. There is no need to worry about any long-term consequences to my health, however. Now that the source has been destroyed, any remaining poison in me will have already dissipated.
But you took such a huge risk. If we hadn't destroyed the god's remains back there, then even you might have... What am I saying? I'm in no position to criticize you for this. The reason I left our master and went into hiding all those years ago was that he was getting old, and I didn't want him using up any more of his own life force to treat my husband. But in the end, how were my methods any different? I risked one life to save another, and then you tried the poison on
what
yourself
I'm understanding,
too.
Baizhu could be an absolute
It
menace.
looks like both of us have
Just
ended
go
up
around
going
sucking
the same
life
way
force
as
out of
our
people.
master before us. Are all disciples of Genshin Vale destined to turn out this way? To live a short life, having given away our own for the sake of others? To fight relentlessly against the natural course of life and death, whatever the cost? Maybe our fate is sealed the moment we decide to study medicine.
We are doctors, Jiangli. We ought never say that anyone's fate is sealed.
Baizhu, I can tell that, over the years, you've used the contract with Changshang to transfer many diseases and toxins to yourself. There are so many that, some of them, I don't even recognize. Can you still stop before it's too late?
I think you know the answer, Jiangli. Every one of us from Chenyu Vale believes in the same thing.
Hey, food's ready!
Mom, come and join us. The Traveler taught me a load of new recipes and said even Dad'll be able to taste them. Come and try them out.
Yes, darling. Mom will be there in just a second. Hey, slow down. Baizhu, I know I won't be able to convince you, but please don't forget that if one day you're not around anymore, Chi-Chi, Gui, and all the friends who have grown fond of you, they will all miss you dearly.
There's no need to worry, Jiangli. I know what I'm doing.
I can only hope so.
Baizhu,
I don't think you
what
should
did
be worried if you
Jiangli
didn't know what
mean
you're
by
doing.
not around anymore? Are you gonna be okay? Every single mortal I've ever contracted with, including Baizhu and Zhengli's master, has passed away at a young age. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the contract with you helps people live longer.
It is a very long story.
Well, we got time. Tell us the story.
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land, one doctor made a pledge to rid the world of pain and suffering. But even the most ingenious mortal medicine could not stay the tide of disease. And after working tirelessly for many years, even his dearest loved ones fell sick and bade their final farewell. Legends told of an herb lord in Chenyu Vale who could cure
there's
any
been a few
illness
people
known
here
to mankind.
over the course
The
of the
doctor
night so
sought
far.
the herb lord, but found only a white snake, its breathing weak and its power all but
But
spent.
not very many visitors.
Sign this contract and let our lives be joined. Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing. But be warned, this art will harm your own health.
With means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And yet, the time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent.
Yeah,
His final act in life was to pass on the contract to his final patient, his
and
favorite
just to
disciple.
celebrate.
The disciple chose to dedicate
I'll do
their
something here in a
life
second.
to saving the lives of others. And generation upon generation followed in these footsteps.
Well, it's always welcome to have somebody to talk to, you know.
Since I inherited this contract, I've always respected the path taken by my predecessors and followed it myself.
It makes the
unquestioningly.
the experience of
That is until
doing
I
quests
tried to use
bit
the
more
art
enjoyable.
to save my own disciples' beloved. She begged me not to use up my own life force. She said that this art is a poisoned chalice, an evil and unnatural practice. She did not wish to sacrifice one life for the sake of another, when both were lives she treasured.
No, it's for it's
Only
Baizhu's story
then did it
quest.
occur to me. Did I
don't
not
think he's dead
suffer
yet.
when my master
He
passed
died
away,
before, so.
just as patients' families
I
do
don't know.
at
I
their
have a-
loved one's deathbed? Are not the lives cut short
been
by this
alright.
contract
I've
just
had-
as worthy of saving as
Switched
any
to a new
patients?
internet provider.
What is
not
this
too long ago.
contract to us?
The internet's not
Medicine or
stable.
poison? Alas, I no longer have enough time left to
Have you?
find the answer. I entrust to your care both Changsheng and this
I mean,
final question.
Is he though?
May you find a remedy for
Is he
this
more dead than
conundrum
Chi-Chi?
which has ailed us so.
Time and again, no matter how much I try to warn them or balance their chi, I can never save them. And you? What's your answer?
If I abandoned the contract and left you without a host, what would happen?
I suppose I'd spend my final moments taking a nice nap on Mount Yaojin. Then I'd be reunited with my old friends and your predecessors.
Then it's decided. If there's a life in front of me that deserves to be saved, why shouldn't I do everything within my power to save it?
Once again, it's the
I don't know.
same answer. So be it. Close your
I
eyes.
don't know.
Who knows how many more people will take on this contract?
None. This contract will end with me.
Well,
My contract has strict requirements on the host's natural temperament. All my hosts have been most pure of heart.
But
If
when
Tierra
one with
Part
an
would probably
altruistic
die.
nature gains access to this art, They are more seduced than the average person by the miracle
The snake,
of
it's
overturning
heavily
the laws of
implied they
life
were a
and
god
death.
at one point,
Though
yes.
they know better than
Although
anyone
it is
else
not
the fate that awaits them.
answered
When
directly,
faced with the sorrows of humanity and the pain of losing their
but
nearest and dearest,
she
they
re
cannot
the
help
god
but reach beyond
the snake
human needs.
references
They are like moths
the
that throw
Adeptus, like
themselves
she
into
was
the
once
flame,
one of them, you know?
seeking a glimmer of hope in a dark world filled with pain and suffering.
So, Baizhu, does that mean...
I suppose that would make me a moth that yearns for the light, but doesn't want to be burned to a crisp. Changsheng's art can transfer pain and suffering between people, but it cannot reduce the total amount of pain in the world.
Yeah, no, they've
just
lost
like we
power over
witnessed.
time.
Either Jia
As
Liang
they've
feared
grown
for
older.
Jiang Li's life, or Jiang Li grieved over
They probably
Jia
need
Liang's
people to
sacrifice.
worship them to
I have
gain
nothing
power
but
or
the
something.
utmost respect for my predecessors, who sacrificed their lives for their principles. But I do not wish to join their ranks, nor do I wish to pass on this contract to anyone else in the future.
Huh? But didn't you already transfer a ton of diseases onto yourself?
What makes a poison poison? And what makes a disease a disease? When it comes down to it, are not
He's
both
basically using his
mechanisms
body
that
as an
affect the operations of the human body? If disease is defined as deviation from normal functioning, then who knows? Perhaps the true elixir of immortality could in fact be a kind of poison. Many may view the notion of searching for immortality in poisons and illnesses as a flagrant violation of the natural order. But to me, it is no different from the way our ancestors tested the medicinal qualities of herbs by sampling each and every one. I don't want those who come after me to lose their lives to this contract. Nor do I wish for Changsheng to perish from losing her host. This leaves only one solution, doesn't it?
Yeah, at this point, I don't think anybody in the
Precisely.
Genshin story cares about
I will be
natural order.
Changsheng's final host, and the tradition of passing down the contract will end with me.
Even the gods of old struggle to achieve true immortality. First you want to save others, then you want to save yourself. Now you even
Yeah,
want
the
to
gods
save
break
me.
it all the time.
You're getting greedy,
The
Baizhu.
shades don't do their job and enforce it.
But isn't wanting to have it all what
And,
makes us human? For a selfish moth
yeah.
like me, who's afraid of the flame yet yearns for the light,
Honestly, we don't know
the
what
only path forward
what he's
is
doing.
up towards the moon.
No.
Huh. For
We
once,
have no idea
Paimon
what the
just
dude's
does
doing.
not know what to say.
Dr. Baizhu, Traveler.
Whatever-
what are you still
whatever
chatting
it's
about?
up to.
The food's about to get cold.
It's unresponsive
We also
to
have
its followers,
coconut
so...
milk for Changsheng and Paimon. Okay, fine. Let's go grab
she
some
has
food.
coconut milk?
Paimon has a bunch of burning questions, but they can
Yeah,
wait
this-
till after we've eaten.
That brings me back to that, entire quest about her trying to milk on you.
I do envy Paimon sometimes. Eating her fill is enough to satisfy her body and mind.
True. And yet, although we call them simple pleasures, are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately to the life we have?
A flat croissant? What do you mean, a flat croissant? How do those even come in flat? Alright, give me a second here. I'm gonna turn it off real quick. I'll still be here, just give me a second. I need to do something real fast. And I just dropped my mouse. I didn't think you left. I thought you were still here. Yeah, I got her. I got her. I should have done the polls on stream, but I was impatient, very impatient, and you know how that goes. Yeah, you told me you'd be right back, and then you kept talking. Like, so I didn't think you were gone. Hmm. You went to buy a croissant and a drink. What kind of drink? Yeah. Yeah, no, I imagine. I imagine so. Uh, I imagine it's pretty bad. Okay. I'm gonna regret that later. Hmm. You did? What did they help with? I don't know how to pronounce that, but is it good? Okay, let me turn my screen back on. Sorry. Hmm. Okay. Okay, we're gonna lose the 75-25 right now. Seriously, this is where I get Layla? Okay. Weird. I need more of those. It's not giving me more of those. Alright, alright, I won't click the next button. I don't have that one in my collection yet. Let's see, what do I lose to? Ineffa's weapon. Nice, it's not really a loss. Dahlia. For a second, I was about to be like, oh, there's one. Oh, but Inefa gets her weapon. It's a crit damage-based weapon?
Combat data updated. Yeah.
That's, I think, equipping character. All nearby party members deal 40% more linear damage, linear charge damage. What does this one do? Inflicting, triggering, equipping character will cover 14 energy. 13% damage. Lunar. Is that lunar reaction damage increases 60%? Huh. Interesting. We should be able to farm this out without me having to spend another penny. Oh, I got Layla. That's right. You've grown bored of what? Anyway, Constellation. Dahlia, and finally unlocked Layla. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Let's see. What should be next on the... What should be done next? So we got a whole lot of opportunities here. Should we do a hangout? Should we do a hangout quest? I haven't done a hangout quest in a long time. I'll read you first. We haven't done a hangout quest in a long time. I think since, like... Honestly, I don't think I've done a hangout quest since, version 2.0. It's been more than 4 years. I think that's what I'm doing, actually. There's a slight delay with the bot. It's a bit slow sometimes. I haven't figured out how to change its delay yet.
Can't you send someone any sooner? The clock is ticking and I need this resolved ASAP.
I'm sorry, but we don't have any adventurers available at this instant. Your timing is most optimal. Allow me to introduce Yu Ning, manager of the Yunhan Opera Troupe.
Yeah, it's too long.
She has commissioned the guild to.
Nice.
Traveler?
Nice wins.
Yunjin is always talking about you. Please, you've got to help us find her. Yep, she's gone and disappeared. Now of all times, just days away from the big performance. All she left was a short note. If our audience doesn't get to see Yunjin on stage, they'll start tearing the place down. I mean, what am I supposed to do, huh?
That's what I said too, but...
Look, when you're a megastar like Yunjin, you gotta start taking things a little more seriously. Saying she'll be back doesn't give me a whole lot of reassurance when she's showing no regard for her own safety.
I don't know why you think I can get pregnant. I don't know why.
Why does she have to go and practice somewhere so dangerous? What if something happens to her? What am I going to tell the audience? Well then, what if she gets into a scrape and hurts herself? If she gets so much as a scratch, it'll be a loss to the whole nation.
As you can see, this is what we're up against.
Well, don't leave.
Would you be willing to accept this commission?
Oh, wonderful. Oh, thank the stars. Please, you've got to bring her back, safe and sound.
I'll adjust the rate for the points soon. So it gives like 100 every 5 minutes instead of like 5. And I dropped my mouse again. How many times am I going to do this tonight? Let's check Discord real fast. Gotta send a message to somebody that I got enough this weapon. Autocorrect stop. There we go. There we go. Okay. Lizard. Honestly, I wanted an Nefe's weapon more than I wanted Columbina's. It's a, why the hell is Yun Jin in front of a ruin? Hunter? Is that what they are? But yeah, anyway,
Defensive mode engaged.
Go claw!
Observe. Night falls.
316. Nice.
Oh,
She's just sitting there thinking.
it's you. I do
She didn't even
apologize.
notice.
I didn't see you
She
there.
didn't even notice. That's
What
crazy.
brings you all the way up here? Oddly enough, I was just thinking of scheduling a meeting with you later. I didn't expect to run into you here, of all places. Ah, I see. So Yunning sent you. I did tell her not to worry. Oh, but on this occasion, it seems I'm rather lucky you came. You've helped me avert a major catastrophe.
Did I know?
It's a pity, though. I was so close to achieving the state of mind that Shenhe was talking about. Do you remember what Shenhe said about the divine damsel fighting against the evil monster? That in reality,
What?
she hadn't acted as courageously as the operatic rendition would have you believe. That it was simply a matter of life and death, and she chose self-preservation.
Yeah, she did.
Granted, she later admitted that she preferred the version of events given in the opera, with its portrayal of a divine heroine sacrificing herself for others.
She looks weird.
But after giving it a lot
I
of
mean,
consideration, I think that this character is defined
I-
by her
I
emotional
guess?
complexity and even uncertainty. So the more emotions I can experience for myself, the wider range I will have to draw on in my performance.
Yeah, I can definitely
If
see
access
that.
to a different state of mind can help me provide a fresh interpretation of the character and her actions, well, surely it will take my acting skills to the next level. That's why I came here. My plan was to take it slowly, start by just dipping my toe in, as it were. But once I started, I just got completely drawn in. I feel like I was so close to a breakthrough here.
Option 1, Option 2.
You've
Option
defeated
2
an
it is.
ancient god before. How am I supposed to experience genuine danger if you're here with me? I suppose I had better return to Liyue Harbor for now. I'll only end up putting you in an
She's
awkward
secretly
position
a
otherwise. I wonder whether
I
I have
don't-
gained
I don't
anything
think so.
useful from this trip.
I don't think so.
I suppose only time will tell.
That's great. I have so many tabs open right now. This would go back. You.
Can you put a
Discord.
few more adventurers on the case or something? The clock's still ticking away.
Please have faith in her. Ah, they've returned.
Yunning, we're back.
Yunjin, are you okay? Are you hurt? Do you need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Oh my god.
No, I'm fine. You don't need to worry. When it's time to go on stage, I'll be there.
Turn it on autoplay.
Look, I get it. You like to go out exploring.
Yeah.
That's fine. But do you really have to go off thrill-seeking this close to the
I don't-
show? You have to take better care
I
of
don't know.
yourself, okay? For all our sakes. For the opera troupe and for your audience. We're just lucky we had the
It's a
traveler
really
to help
weird
out.
name
What
choice,
if something had happened to you,
but-
huh? What would I say to our audience,
Well, I would say the best way to make it up to our audience is to give them the best performance we can. Don't you agree? While I'm off stage, as long as there is something, anything I can do to improve my acting ability, even the slightest amount, I can't pass up the opportunity.
You know, Ugh, I don't know what to say anymore.
It could have.
Traveler, please,
It could have, but
you tell
you know,
her.
for whatever reason,
So, what's your honest opinion?
whatever reason, they wanted it to be that.
Exactly. Just think of all the people coming from far and wide just to show you their support.
Why do you make it sound like they are coming to see me and not the show?
Well, same difference, isn't it?
I don't think so. They seem quite different to me. Well, either way, you're quite right. I mustn't let down our audience, especially those who came from afar. And I certainly mustn't make you come out looking for me again. So I suppose I will put my training exercises on hold for a while.
Whew, I'm glad to know that the brightest star in my troupe is finally gonna start listening to reason. I'm gonna head back and see how the set is coming along. Don't go disappearing on me again.
All right, I'll head back and do some rehearsing. It's no substitute for first-hand experience, but it should still help me iron out a few issues. Speaking of which, I haven't even thanked you properly for saving me. If you are free after the show, come and find me at Hayu Tea House.
Okay, I guess we're waiting a few minutes. Huh. Oh, it's the tea house. Oh wait, she runs faster than the others. It's interesting.
Liyue opera is really something, but Liyue opera performed by Miss Yun, now that's something else. Thrilling performance. I've never seen anything like it before in my
Someone
life.
is a bit...
Your reputation is well deserved.
bit, weird
well,
about it.
I've had the pleasure of seeing the talented Miss Yun on stage many a time in the past, but the songs still sound fresh and new every single time. It's been barely a few days since I last saw you perform, but once again, Yun Jin, you've progressed by leaps and bounds.
Oh, you're far too kind, both of you. I'm still new to the profession, but I promised myself when I joined the troupe that I would strive to develop myself as a performer every day. And I wouldn't be where I am now without everyone's faithful support.
Nonsense, you're too humble, Miss Yun. You're a major celebrity. Who in Liyue hasn't heard the name Yun Jin?
In the circles I move in,
suppose.
Anyone who says they've never seen Yun Jin on stage is at risk of getting laughed out of business. As it happens, I have a business meeting at the Xinyu kiosk with a client who is also a big fan of yours. So, I was wondering if you'd perhaps like to join us for the meal.
Oh, me too. I've booked a table at the Lioli Pavilion and was hoping you might join me.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to both of you, but I won't be able to make it. I'm very grateful for the invitations, but I'm afraid I already have arrangements for this evening. Isn't that right, Traveler?
Okay, you have plans, but you're really gonna pass this up? I mean, you could always reschedule. Wait a second, you're... Well, I guess it's not going to work out today, then. Maybe another day, Miss Yun.
Okay. It's not what I expected, but okay.
Huh, they took off pretty quick. Do they know something I don't? Haha, I guess I'll be leaving too. Wouldn't want to cramp your style.
Take care, both of you. Sorry that I can't see you off.
Well, I guess we're going on a date with Yunjin. Great.
Thanks for coming to my rescue. Again. Look at you. You're a national treasure. Even Gentry Moutsai is in awe of you. I feel a little sorry for Xinyu Kiosk and Liuli Pavilion. I just hope the food won't go to waste. I don't think we'd be able to get a seat this late, but it's fine. I have a better place we can go. Let's head downstairs. I owe you a big thank you tonight.
Huh. It's down there. Bottom floor of the tea house. Oh. Tea house makes food? Oh, okay.
Yun? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions, if you don't mind.
Hey, get back here! Oh, ditzy girl, you don't have a clue what you're doing!
Are you a journalist? If you'd like to arrange an interview, you'll have to liaise with my manager.
Sorry, Miss Yun. Don't mind her. She's just new and still learning the ropes. We'll leave you
Miss Yun, I'm interested to know why you added a silk dance to the scene where the divine damsel makes her appearance.
You noticed that?
Yes. Based on the original script, that scene would see your character perform the Adeptus Walk. But the addition of the silk dance meant that the whole way you carried yourself was so much more...
animated.
Yes, but delicate and graceful, like a crane.
Oh, sorry. Which publication are you from? How come I haven't met you before?
Oh, well...
yeah, we're from the Steambird. I am Bo Yi, the editor-in-chief. And this young lady is Shuryun, one of my journalists. We were based in
Oh, they're
Fontaine. Just
Fontaine.
recently we made the move back to
Okay.
Liyue.
Oh, I see. You're from the Steambird. Then it's no wonder. Your journalist has clearly done her research.
That's very kind of you, but really, my level of knowledge is very basic compared to yours.
Hey, Miss Yoon is throwing you a bone here. Make the most of
I've
it,
done
okay?
I've done all
Talk to
the
her. Talk to her.
Actually,
I've done
there's
5
somewhere
or
I need
so
to
of them.
be, and I'd really need to clear this interview with my manager.
Well, they're not the most enjoyable thing, and to get
Yes,
maximum
you're right.
rewards,
I'm very
you have to
sorry,
repeat
but I'm
things.
afraid the troop is pretty strict about the rules for this kind of thing.
You know,
So we'll have to do this one by the
they
book.
need to be done.
Please liaise
Trying
with
to
my
complete
manager,
everything.
and we
So
can do this interview another day. The Steambird is a highly reputable publication, so I'm sure my manager won't give you a hard time. Once the interview is arranged, I'll be very happy to answer any and all questions you have.
But
oh yeah, the Noel
fair
one.
enough. Sorry if we're being
Ah,
intrusive.
I did it so long
Please
ago, I
forgive
can't
us.
remember.
We'll leave you in peace. Hey, come on, quit dawdling.
Yes, I'm coming. Bye, Miss Yun!
Hey, wait! That's the wrong way if you wanted to talk to my manager. Oh well, never mind. I have a friend who works for a paper. I'll ask them later. For now, though, the top
That's
priority
crazy.
is making good on our plans. Now that I think about it, I've turned down 3 social engagements tonight. Come with me. Our
3
plan is the
social
only one
engagements?
remaining, so let's make the most of it. I can smell the fragrance of food in the air. Yes, Cherhu Rock is definitely the place to go after a performance. Oh, so you're a regular
Yeah.
in Cherhu Rock too, huh?
It is gonna be a
Third
while
round
before I
knockout has a
complete
great
everything.
view. It's the perfect place
But
to drink
you know, I'm
some
making
tea and
progress
listen to a good
in
story.
doing things faster
It's
than
also
they're
a
adding
favorite
things.
of one of my
So
most faithful audience members.
that's what's important, right?
At the same time, it's lacking
As
a
long
little
as you're getting
pizzazz.
things done faster than they're
Hey,
adding them.
have you been to Chen the Sharp's place before? His grilled tigerfish is the best around. Third Round Knockout and Wanmin Restaurant are both great restaurants. But when it comes to barbecue, this is the place to go. Enjoying some nice food and drink, sitting by the hot coals in the cool breeze? Let's go.
Tigerfish! Grilled tigerfish, hot off the grill! Oh, hey there. Is this a Miss Yoon which I see before me? It's been a while. What'll it be?
Your
Usual?
first hangout quest was
Yes,
me
please.
belongs.
I'm out with my friend today. Let's start with
Why
a
haven't you
plate
been
of
playing?
stir-fried meat and a handful
Why
of
haven't you
skewers,
been playing?
and of course some grilled tigerfish. 2, please. One with
How are
just
you
a hint
gonna
of chili, and the other one.
Fetch them all.
Got it. Your grilled tigerfish will be ready soon. Do you want any drinks with that? Yeah, I don't advertise it though, because it's just something I'm experimenting around with for fun. Miss Yun likes a drink with her barbecue, so I ended up getting her to try them out for me. So would you two like some tea, or?
Anything new?
Well, I managed to scrounge some milk from Dongsheng next door. A merchant from Mondstadt told me a while back that there's this popular drink doing the rounds there called milk tea. I tried my hand at making it too, but the response has been kind of lukewarm.
Well, that's
Still
alright.
way
Take
off
care of
being
yourself.
ready to add to my menu.
Tea with
Take
milk?
a rest.
Sorry, milk tea?
I'm always
Might not be the
around,
best
you
thing
know.
for my throat. But if I'm just having a little taste, I mean, I think it should be
I'd
fine.
feel better, you know.
Oh, but what about you? Anything you want to drink? Okay, let's get yours in first. And
Yep.
then
She's making the traveler try
I'll
it
have one of
first.
each if that's all right. I'd like to try them all.
You think
Okie dokie.
education...
And here's your tigerfish,
education?
fresh off the grill.
What? You think education is an
Let's
excuse
enjoy it
not
while
to,
it's still hot. Piping hot barbecue
not to
and
play
a nice
Genshin?
cool drink is the best sensation.
Yes, you did win. You can get
That
back
was
to the
great.
top of the leaderboards
Shame about
eventually.
these drinks, though.
But
I only had a
eventually
little
you'll
sip
have
of
to
each
get
one, so there's
past
a lot
the
left over.
bot that has
Well,
50 billion
I
points
could
for
just
some
drink
reason.
them, but they're a little bland for me. Nothing that special. I guess he must have toned down the flavors to make them palatable for a wider range of customers. We could just add some flavor back in? In fact, do you know the Hot Pot game?
Oh, you can study
Let's
and
play
play
the Hot Pot
Genshin,
game with the
you know?
leftover drinks.
Genshin doesn't
I'll add some
actually
extra
require
ingredients based on my tastes. Then you try
any
to guess what I
attention most of
added.
the time, actually.
Sound good? Don't worry.
Unless you're doing
After
something like
mixing in the new
Spiral
ingredients,
Abyss, that's
I'll also
something
drink
different.
half,
But
so I won't add any weird stuff.
running around
We
and
don't need to
exploring
worry
and
about
collecting
every last
things.
detail. Come on, I'll go grab some ingredients from the shop next door. Once you've psyched yourself up, come and join me. Okay.
Yeah.
Get ready. Oh, and no peeking. It's ready. Let me try it first.
I think it only,
Pretty good. Your turn.
like, do you not have 4 sets of hands? Like,
Huh? Oh, just regular facial expression control. Besides, it's nothing that unusual. I think it tastes okay, doesn't it?
more of a soup than a drink, really.
So did you work out what ingredients I added?
Oh.
Close, but
She looked
we
disappointed.
can try some more combinations next time. I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I
Pine
can't wait
nectar
to
is
try
a
it out.
tea?
I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Huh. Well, people do often say that getting deep into a character is about identifying the part of you that is similar to them and bringing that into the performance. So in that sense, I can't say it's incorrect to conflate an actor and the characters they play on some level. But there are many more sides of me than the few you see on stage. So ultimately, yes, I am not the same person on stage as I am off stage. Sometimes, when I get letters from people, I can tell from the way they write that they see me as someone cold and aloof. I can write back, but I have to be very careful about what I say. Likewise, when I get invited along to banquets and so on, I have to make sure to keep myself
Not being
calm
able to
and
study and
composed
play
the whole
Genshin
night.
at the same time is a skill issue. You
I bought
you don't really
one
pay
drink,
attention to the
okay?
lore anyway,
It's
do
not a
you?
license for you to start saying weird stuff like that.
So
Well,
it's a skill
never
issue.
mind. You seemed like you were being sincere. I'll let it go. All I was trying to say is that everyone has many different sides to their personality. And if you get fixated on just one of those, there's so much you'll never discover about a person. I mean, if we hadn't had the chance to hang out and chat like this tonight, there are things about you I might never have gotten to see. Like the mighty and distinguished traveler, diligently reviewing my hot pot drinks. Me? Serious? On stage,
Not
I
like
guess.
you gotta pay
but
attention to play a
offstage,
game.
Just think of me as
Like-
another one of your friends.
Especially
Just
if you're
one
doing
who happens
quests.
to have a flair for the dramatic. So, friend, what shall we do next? Something to remember today by? Get a photo? You mean capture this happy moment for posterity so we can look back on it later?
This
Sounds
is not
good.
why I'm unemployed.
Let's have the food stall in the background. Now how should I pose?
What do you mean, sure?
It looks good.
What? What?
I hope whenever you
what do
look
you
at
mean
this
by
photo
that?
in the
What does
future,
that mean?
it will remind you of the good time we had today.
Oops, that's not what I meant. No, employment is unfortunately
Hold on.
very important.
How is one photo going to be enough? We'll both
Kinda
need
needed
one
to
if we want
eat.
something to remember each other by.
And
You
pay
take
your
this
internet
one,
bill.
and I'll take
and,
another photo of you. But could you find another location for us?
For the casinos.
I'm thinking somewhere around Feiyun Slope with a good
Especially
view.
for the casinos.
I'll join you in a moment. I have something to prepare here first.
Why do you think it works in the first place? Because it's paid for. It's paid for, you know? Otherwise it wouldn't work. What do you mean, not by me? How would you know that?
Sorry to keep you waiting so long. You'll see. The view here is great. The lights, the buildings, it's the ideal spot. I can see you chose it carefully. Yes, this angle is perfect. Okay, strike a pose and close your eyes. Yes, please. Quickly now.
That doesn't mean I didn't pay for it.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes.
You have your retirement plan already? How would you have your... Oh, that's the wrong one. You're gonna need to work a lot longer than that. Even if you're in a wealthy country.
We can try some more combinations next time.
Yeah, you will.
I wonder what kind of new flavors I could create with some more traditional teas, like pine nectar or snow blossom. I can't wait.
There's a skip button.
You think so? So you prefer the way I am on
So it
stage
is possible for them to add a skip
fair enough.
button.
After all,
They have
every
it
detail of
for
my
dialogue
onstage
you've already
presence,
done.
from the songs to the costumes and makeup, is carefully crafted for maximum appeal. And I've worked hard to try and cultivate an image that appeals to
It's
everyone,
really
regardless of
upsetting.
age or gender. But if I can't lighten up and joke around, even with my closest friends when I'm on... Never mind. Talking about this is just going to kill the mood. Tonight was about me showing my gratitude to you.
You can never have
So, did you have
enough
a good
money.
time? Is there anything else you want?
You should always use more of it. That's...
Like something
Yeah.
to remember the evening by? A souvenir, perhaps? Anything you can think of? Okay, here you go. Well,
I have no
people
idea
ask
what that
me for
means, but
autographs
okay.
all the time. Usually what they want is a signed picture of me on stage. Apparently that makes it more valuable. Yunning suggested that I keep a bunch of them on hand at all times to make things easier.
You'll die at 70?
Ah, yes! That one is a picture from the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Why 70?
I have one just like it on my wall at home.
Hey, are you guys talking about Miss Yoon's autograph photos?
I don't know, it's not very capitalism of you to want to die.
What do you think? Is this souvenir valuable enough for you?
Oh, he is so sad.
Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Why me?
Miss Yoon? Oh, wow, it's really you! I have just a few questions if
I
you don't—
can skip the dialogue now.
But what about our plans? Really? Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Yoon.
Great.
I can
Thank
barely
you both
pay for
kindly.
myself.
Let's find a quiet place and get this interview underway.
Oh, I see. So that's why you added the silk dance in this scene.
Yes, exactly. Doing it this way not only allows for more physicality in my movement, it also means I can make better use of the stage and transition into the scene more quickly.
Ah, okay.
What?
So there was even more to
Oh,
it than
no.
I thought.
It's
So,
not.
wouldn't it make sense to contrast this
No.
with the Dongtong Appassionato section that comes directly afterward by making the latter a little more sophisticated?
I think I know which section you're talking about.
Ah, sorry. What am I saying? This is a fixed formula, isn't it? My suggestion would completely break
Money
the
is
format.
not shareable. What are you talking about?
It's okay.
That's a myth.
It's an interesting idea for sure. I'll give it
That's a
some
myth
thought.
sold to you
Thanks
by
for the suggestion.
Really? Wow.
religion.
I'm so honored.
Shuyan,
Employment is
maybe it's time
necessary.
to move on to some of the things our readers would like to know about.
Oh, okay. I
At
was
least
also
in
going
most
to ask
cases.
for your opinion on the
Some
set
people
and the
really don't
costumes.
deserve to be employed. And there's people that
Yes,
can't be employed
well,
for medical
I'm
reasons.
sure Miss Yun has countless pearls of wisdom she could share on her chosen craft. But, not all of our readers are quite so, artistically literate, shall we say.
Yeah, no,
A
people
lot of
are
them really just want to know more
something
about
else.
you. You know, what
Oh,
does
don't
Yoon
move
Jin
your
do
overlay,
when she's
please.
off stage?
Yeah, no,
Excuse me? When I'm
you
off
get
stage?
really weird people.
You know, you're a major celebrity, and a
That's
lot
why you
of our
don't work
readers are
retail
interested to know
jobs
what life
or,
is like for
similar
you.
jobs.
What kind of place you live
Anything
in, what kind
customer
of things
service.
you eat, clothes
You have
you
to
wear,
deal with
things
those
you
weird
buy,
people.
that whole side of things. A
And
day
in most
the
cases,
life.
you're expected to be nice to them.
Besides rehearsing,
Unless you're working at a place
day
that
in my
the
life
whole
isn't
gimmick
really any
is,
more interesting than
you
anyone
know,
else's.
that you're not nice.
Nonsense. Of course it is. Just think how many people were at your show earlier. They come from all over just to show their support. In fact, a relative of mine has a daughter who's been saying she wants to broaden her horizons recently. She's been looking for a chance to give you a
the place
jade
did nothing to
hairpin
you,
as a
but that
gift.
person.
Oh.
That person
It's
did.
against the rules of the opera troupe to accept private gifts from patrons. Could someone out there be accepting gifts for the troupe under false pretenses? I must get Yunning to look into it.
And you know,
It
just
wasn't a
saying,
big deal.
they have a
Just
home.
something she said. Forget I brought it up. So,
And,
I
you know,
saw
you can
Gentry
always-
Maltsai and the Snezhnayan
I
gentleman come
probably
down
shouldn't
from
say that.
upstairs.
I'm sure that's against
Are
the
they
terms of service,
patrons of
actually.
your shows too?
Citing
So,
violence.
what are your thoughts on Snezhnaya and the Fatui?
Even if it's a theoretical.
I'm sorry. This is my first interview, and my notes are becoming a total mess. I might need a moment to pause and reorganize them a little. Otherwise, I'll never be able to work all this into an article. Mr. Boy, maybe you should take a look
exactly. You get it.
Don't be ridiculous. Stopping an interview halfway through to organize your notes? What are you talking about? Hey, all right. Miss Yun, we'll just be a moment.
Oh. I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been asked questions like these. The last time it happened, Yunning stopped the interview for me. But the next day, the tabloids were full of articles like "Dramatic Exit, Yunjin storms out of interview."
You don't
and
do anything?
"Miss
What do you
Ladida
mean by
Opera
that?
Star is too good for our questions. Yeah. So from then on, Yunning said all interview requests have to go through her. I used to think I could hold the troupe together just by putting on a good performance. But now, I have to make sure I concentrate on my actions off stage too. Oh, you mean Fanarya and that crowd? I cherish them as members of my audience too.
If you don't
But
do
there aren't
anything,
many
which,
people like them who can appreciate all the nuance in a single
how's that
viewing.
enjoyable? You
How
know?
did Shuryun end up working with an editor like that guy? Something
How
feels
do you
wrong
enjoy not doing
there.
anything?
They could be back at any moment, so I should stay here for now.
And like,
But could you go
what's
look
the
into
point
it for
of
me?
studying, for example, if you don't do anything?
If you find out anything, come straight back here and let me know.
I don't know. I don't think the world of Genshin is gonna be very peaceful much longer. I think we probably got a year or two before they decide
How can you be
to
so cruel to Miss Yun?
start killing characters off.
Voice down. Whatever you got to say, it can wait until we're out of earshot. We'll both be in hot water if Yunjin finds out. What's wrong with you? Why can't you get it into your head? Quit asking dull questions and start thinking about how to win over our readers. Do I make myself clear?
Like how these Millilith are just...
I don't think you realize what a golden opportunity you have here.
You're just
How many
standing here like, oh,
journalists would give
oh no,
anything
the
they had to
Traveler's
trade
following
places with
somebody
you right
again.
now? Huh? Ever think about that?
Not again, it's only the fourth time this
you
week.
just don't get it. Miss Yun has put her heart and soul into...
Enough! Stop yelling in public! Or do you want Miss Yun to hear about all the lies you're spreading about her?
Me? You're the one making everything up.
Well, you sure seemed pretty happy chatting to her, so don't act like you ain't a part of this.
But you can't do nothing and
signed. Come.
not
We'll
and
continue
have a
our
job
little
at the
chat
same
over
time.
there.
It's
You need to
contradictory.
listen and learn, young lady.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't think any of the most of the nations can actually do anything about what the Traveler does. I'm sure they've obtained some sort of weird legal exemption.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity like this is for a small-time paper like ours? Just think of the sales if we can get an exclusive. We'd have enough to cover your salary for 2 lifetimes.
But what about us
professional
pretending to be
bed
from the
tester.
Steam Bird? Aren't you worried
I hate to
she'll
tell
find
you, but
out?
those jobs are all taken.
You really think she still would have talked to you if I hadn't told that little white lie? Besides, what have you got to be afraid of? As long as we make it sound like an eyewitness account, how will she be able to refute it? Heck, if she actually presses the issue, I'll probably have to thank her for keeping it current for me.
This is horrible. I will not let you treat Miss Yun like this.
I don't know who she thinks she is anyway. Oh, I sang a couple of shows, so now I'm a national superstar. Give me a break. No one wants to read about your sopranos or your falsettos. We give the readers
I'm pretty sure those
That's
jobs
how
are all
this business
taken.
Works. Case in point.
Jobs like that are
blonde
always
gal
always
seems to be
taken.
getting along pretty well with Yunjin. There's definitely a story there, even if there isn't.
Ugh, that's enough. I'm reporting you to the Millilith.
Report me? What for? Libel? Identity theft? Good luck with that. I haven't written anything. Where's your proof?
I'm not wrong.
You better tread
I'm not wrong.
carefully, Missy. First, you neglect your own duties, and
I
now
can't
you're
be
trying
wrong.
to get in the way of mine? You signed the contract. You know full well the consequences. If you sabotage this interview, I will make sure you lose everything you have. I will ruin you. You understand?
Why? Oh, why did I sign that contract?
Well, think very carefully about what you're going to do. This is a rare opportunity. Now, I need to think how to phrase these interview questions.
You. Hey, wait!
I report back to Yunjin, right? I am not. I'm never wrong. What are you talking about? Extra points. Why do you want extra points?
Did you find anything out? I see. I knew there was something fishy about that editor-in-chief. But this is a
To
bigger
gamble.
plot twist than I expected.
I don't know. How are you gonna gamble by doing
Not
nothing?
yet. All he's done so far is ask a few questions. There's nothing in print yet. The Millilith wouldn't be able to do anything even if
It
we
is
got
not
them
your
involved.
line. It's my line.
Besides, if we rush to report him now, it's only going to give him more material to write about. You're right. But tabloids like theirs never have permanent offices and printing presses. The moment they hear anything, they'll disappear without a trace, and you've got no chance of catching them. I'm actually more concerned about another detail you told me. Would you be willing to do me another favor? I want to send a letter to that journalist. Great.
I am
Thank
not
you.
old and wrinkly. Jesus.
The editor should be here soon, so I'll stay here to deal with him. I'll have to rely on you to deliver the letter. If everything goes well, we should be able to get some breathing room for a while.
I am not. You're old and wrinkly now. You've aged 20 years in the past 10 minutes.
I've had it with you. Do you think contracts are just bits of paper? If we weren't on a tight deadline, you'd better believe I'd fire you right here on the spot. You will stay here and reflect on your actions if you know what's good for you. Sorry, but I'm not babysitting you anymore today.
Oh, what am I going to do? You're the one who was with Miss Yun earlier.
A joke? You have a joke? I can't guarantee I'll
Really?
laugh, okay?
Miss Yun wrote
That's
me a
not something
letter?
I can do.
I'll read it right away. Wow. Miss Yun says that under Liyue law, any penalty charge I have to pay may not substantially exceed the amount of my salary. You can't have a labor contract that would completely bankrupt the employee in the event of a breach. It's not legally binding. So not only can he not get any money off of me, I can take this contract to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and blow the whistle on him. I
can't
didn't think about
guarantee
any
it'll
of
last.
this when I
That's
was
not
job
something I can
hunting.
do.
I just signed the contract without a second thought. I always thought Miss Yun was all about opera. Who would have thought she was such a legal expert, too?
I don't know.
If
What?
only I hadn't gone out of my way to get Miss Yun's attention in the first place, none of this would have happened. I didn't expect it to end up with Miss Yun helping fix my life problems. Well, Mr. Boye says I'm still on probation, so he won't tell me where their work location is. Plus, I give all my draft articles straight to him, so I don't have anything
I'm
in
not
the
gonna
way of
acknowledge it.
evidence.
I
wouldn't put it
refuse to
past
acknowledge
him.
it.
But the letter says that my
Are,
statement
are you
and
are
the
you
contract
becoming a
are enough to
father or
get
something?
the
Is
Millelith
that why
looking
you're
into
telling
it.
dad jokes?
If Miss Yun says so, I'm sure she must be right. Let's go confront him right now.
Okay, I think I've covered this topic pretty thoroughly now. Unless you had any more questions?
Well, what can I say, Miss Yun? You have so many wonderful qualities. Let's not quit while the ball's rolling, huh? Otherwise, I'll think of something I didn't ask later, and by then, it'll be too late. So, hey, where's that, friend of yours who was here earlier? You guys seemed, pretty close. Not intentionally avoiding the interview, surely?
You're finally back. This poor gentleman's been waiting for you.
You're with Shiryun? Hey, what's going on here? Hey, Shiryun, don't forget the contract you signed.
Did you get somebody pregnant or something? Is that why you're suddenly telling dad
It isn't worth
jokes?
the paper it's written on.
Isn't worth the paper it's written on? Don't be ridiculous. It's all there, clear as day. Don't you think I did my research?
Research? Oh, so you're a news editor. But you also have an interest in law?
Yeah, she's new, and she's making a fool of herself. She doesn't
They are
get how this
not
all
funny.
works.
They're...
My apologies. Now, back to our interview?
No, it's okay. In fact, I found myself delving into some legal texts recently.
I do not
It's
suck.
all so intricate and complicated that it's very difficult to take it all in. The contracts of our opera troupe are a case in point. I'd finally finished reading through the relevant documentation from the Yuehai Pavilion when suddenly the Qixing announced a new interpretation.
They are not funny.
I'm just curious. How can you be completely sure that you didn't miss anything when you were researching this?
I'm pretty sure I read everything relevant.
Under current legislation, the penalty terms in my labor contract are unreasonable and exploitative. I could report you to the Millelith for extortion.
Nonsense! That's ridiculous!
Your username
My
isn't
goodness.
valid.
So it seems that we should probably bring this interview to a close here.
Okay. Let me
Don't
try
listen to
again.
her.
That's funny.
I run a legitimate business. Everything we do is above board.
Oh, I have no doubt about that at all, sir. But this
Doesn't
reminds me of a
contain
case
a
I
valid
read about not long ago.
username.
Once you get reported and the Millelith start scrutinizing your business, well, not only do they look into every
Is
license
it?
you have and every work
Okay, let me
you've ever
switch that
published,
around then.
but everything down to your fire safety policy will come under their magnifying glass as well. So if you don't get back now and start preparing for their arrival, well, I mean,
I don't mind continuing the interview at all, but I'd hate to take up too much of your precious time if there's any aspect of your business you want to double-check from a legal standpoint.
You? I won't
My laugh is not old.
Hey,
what are
where
you
do
talking
you think you're
about?
going? Miss Yun, why did you stop me?
It won't let me give you half a point. Huh.
Right, and the contract I have is enough to get him arrested, isn't it?
It is
I'm
not
a legal
old.
expert. I haven't the faintest idea. All that was just an act aimed at getting him to show us the way.
An act? Show us the way to what? Eugene, the Millilith are after him. Based on his movements, it looks like Boyi is heading back to his headquarters. I really hope they teach these tabloids a lesson they won't forget.
Yes, I had Yunning report to the Millilith while you were delivering the letter for me. The penalty terms in Shuyun's contract are too severe. Even if they don't violate the law, I'm sure he must be taking advantage of some loopholes. Anyone who works like that is sure to have a guilty conscience. So all I had to do was put on a little show, starring the editor-in-chief of the Steambird. And now, he is sure to lead us to the solid evidence. Well, acting has to be authentic to be believable.
Their little publication will go out of business in no time. Good riddance, I say. I hope this gets the other tabloids
I
to
can take
rein in
away
their
points.
antics too. Hey, here's a thought. Maybe we could get him to rat on some of his rival publications. Ah, I only just realized what this means. I'm going to be out of a job, aren't I?
You telling more jokes?
Well, would you still be interested in submitting an article
How am
to
I
the
supposed to
Steambird?
know?
But the real one this time?
Well, yes, of course. But would they really accept an article from me?
Yunning, when can we arrange the next interview for?
Oh, so now you're asking me. 2 days from now, morning. Work for you?
Okay. Shuyun, let's continue our discussion about tonight's play 2 days from now.
Does this mean I get to do a full feature interview with you? Okay, I think I know what I want to write about. Thank you, Miss Yun.
Don't mention it. I'm sure it will be a source of inspiration for both of us.
What do you mean? What? Why are you telling dad jokes? Oh, I got that. Achievement. Okay. I have 2 more endings to get still. Really? Okay.
Are you ready to stop whining now? Do you have any idea how rare an opportunity... Who's there? Oh, it's you. I'll spread a lovely little story about you and...
Wait a second. I was so...
Huh? What are you talking about?
She's the traveler. You know, the one who even the Chi Sing will listen to.
What the... what have I gotten myself into?
You definitely have a child you don't know about.
No need to get all worked up here. Yes, quite right. You are quite right. I'm disappearing into... just...
I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was going to turn out like this. But I'm so ashamed. I don't know how I could face Miss Yun now. So please, please pass on my apologies to her.
Ugh. Come on, I don't want to run back and forth yet again. It's taking forever.
Did you find anything else?
Did you? Did you? I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I see. Well, it's not unexpected. It's just a bit of a shame that I didn't get to talk with Shiryun for longer. She genuinely understands opera and has a passion for it. That's not something you can act. If I had the chance to talk with her more in depth, it could well
Because this is
provide me
funnier
with some
than your
fresh
jokes.
inspiration.
Yoon-jin. Did you agree to another interview without notifying me? These tabloid types are total scumbags, all of them. Who knows what innocent detail he might end up turning into the next big scandal? Sure, nothing might have come of it today, but who knows where it'll go tomorrow. Short of catching them all in their lair in one fell swoop, who knows when this is going to end?
I'm sorry. I was careless on this occasion.
Well, wallowing isn't going to solve anything. Come on, go tell everyone in the troupe to be extra cautious during this time. Gee, oh Lord, bless us. Spare us any more offstage drama.
Let's see. Oh no. Oh no.
Made another handsome sum today? Listen, let me tell you how.
Can you put a few more adventurers on the...
I'm glad you agree. Right, then let's get preparing.
Hey, Traveler, get over here!
Why are you telling dad jokes?
You've only just managed to bring Yoon-jin back. Now you're taking her straight back out again? What's the big idea? The next show is just days away. Please, if not for me, then for the sake of the opera troupe, I'm begging you, help me convince her that at the end of the day, she's gotta fall in line. Well, okay, maybe that's asking the impossible, but at least try and keep her distracted. Please, just keep her occupied until the next show. No more thrill-seeking.
What are you two talking about? If it doesn't involve me, I think I'm going to...
You know what? It does involve you, actually. The Traveler was saying, come on, help me stall her.
Oh? Well, what do you need from me?
Oh no. No, we are not doing this.
You want to become an actor?
You do? Oh, yes, of course she does. She was just telling me that she's interested in exploring her dramatic side and, would like you to give her some coaching. Right, good. Well, let's not beat around the bush. Traveler, your master awaits.
Hold on. I don't know if I'm really ready to take on students yet.
Oh, please. This is the day you've
Few
dreamed
people
of,
that are
isn't
going
it?
to the
You
barber.
certainly talk about it enough. And look, now she's here, ready and willing.
Okay, I get it. You can stop now. Whew. I am delighted that you wish to study the performing arts from me. But the issue is, before you could become my apprentice, I'd have to get approval from the founders that do an initiation ceremony. There just isn't time for all that right now. So, for now, I'll just teach you a few basics. Informally, one friend to another, there's no need to call me master. What? Don't you think that's a bit old-fashioned? Let's work on that later. Until we settle on an appropriate title, just call me by my name. Let's meet tomorrow morning on the bridge by the sea at Feiyun Slope. I'll do my best to prepare a good first lesson for you.
Whew, what a relief.
What do you mean? Why? What do you mean? Why am I not laughing? They're not funny. They're not funny.
Good. You're right on time. Punctuality is an essential quality if you want to make it big in the acting world. Without it, you won't be able to keep on top of all the work you need to do each day. Well, first I'd like you to answer me one question. How many pigeons flew from the bridge when you were passing through? Close. It was 7. Anyway,
My
the point
humor
of this
is very
question
good,
was
okay?
to test your powers of observation.
My humor is very
Eyes are
good.
the medium for the
It
transfer
is
of emotion.
superior to everybody
you must
else's.
train your eyes to be bright, active, and strong. Watching the birds fly, hover around, and come into land will not only exercise your eyesight, but also cultivate attentiveness. Indeed, my own daily training routine starts right here. I watch the pigeons to train my eyes, and I sing to the tide to train my voice. All in good time. Grasping all the techniques involved in opera singing and posture is not an overnight process. Let's start from the very beginning, with some general theories to help you better understand the concept of performance. Of course. I am in written correspondence with performers from many nations in Teyvat, which has rather broadened my perspective on this topic. For example, let's start with something simple. How would you perform yourself? Try to relive the events of that day when you were battling against an ancient god and fighting off the Fatui. What can you see? What did you feel? Now, I want you to look out at the ocean in front of you.
Why would your
and
English
recall
teacher
the raging waves
laugh
and
at
the
bad
atmosphere
jokes?
of peril from that day. Take
Why?
a deep
Why?
breath. Now, gradually,
You mean I act all
embrace the
superior?
scene.
What do you mean?
Good. So that's how you felt.
What do you mean?
Next, I'd like you to focus on the goal you wanted to achieve at that time. Good, yes. Use that. Okay, good. Now, all of this overwhelming emotion is welling up inside of you, and I want you to let it all out. All at once. Go. Stop. Wrong. This is all wrong.
She's not
There's
like
no
it.
emotion, no soul. Granted, the character you are trying to portray is your own self, but your performance didn't do the scene justice I couldn't hear you fighting for your life while gargantuan waves were crashing all around you. What I heard was the sound of someone doing vocal exercises by the beach on a calm day. Here's the thing. When you're acting, it's not only about getting into character, you also have to recreate the scene in your mind as vividly as you can. Now, I appreciate that you did actually experience this particular scene for yourself, but maybe conjuring up specific details of your surroundings at the time is a little too advanced for novices.
One second, I gotta reply to a message. Okay.
You're right. Looking for an environment to help evoke the emotions you felt at the time.
Why are we discussing this?
I suppose
It's
we
not
could
something
try
that
again,
needs to be known,
a little
okay?
farther afield, at Guyunstone Forest. Oh? Too far away? Don't worry, I was just thinking aloud. Besides, even at Guyunstone Forest, we'd still have trouble recreating the state of the sea that day.
Neon green. What
Let's
are
try
you
something else.
accusing me of?
Come with me to the suburbs just north of Liyue Harbor. If you've got no objections, let's head off.
I'm being accused of things. Neon green. Nobody does that. Nobody, okay?
The battle you fought on the Jade Chamber was a very strange set of circumstances, even for someone like you. It's quite normal that you can't get into character just like that. I know it's hard to recreate every facet of the experience in your mind.
No, I don't.
But what
You'll
you could
never
try
figure it
is
out,
to
my
replace
son.
the foes you faced in that scenario
You'll never figure
with
it
ones
out.
you are much more familiar with.
No,
I'll give
I'm
you an
not
example.
emo.
Let's say you're performing a scene where your character experiences the grief and pain of a death, but you yourself have never experienced this kind of tragic loss before.
I am not emo, okay?
Well, you can replace death with another, more familiar scenario that evokes a similar sense of grief and pain for you, such as... You bust a gut trying to find a treasure chest, only to finally reach it and find it filled with cabbages and radishes. Ah, now you're catching on. Action scenes work the same way.
Why would you
Perhaps the
accuse me of
experience
being
facing an
emo?
ancient god is a challenge
I
to
feel like
recreate.
you're trying to work against me.
If you're replaying the kind of actions you perform every day, you just need to let go, and your subconscious will guide you through. Come, show me how you normally fight. You can start with monsters nearby.
No, why would they be weird?
They're coming. Just do what you normally do in this situation. Cleanup sequence. 3 moons converge.
Annihilation mode.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
I vaporized them.
Oh,
Oops.
that was wonderful. Such deft and fluid movements. Just like a real adventurer. Let's perform the scene again now, while the battle is still fresh in your mind. Look at those red-clad scarecrows. But I want you to see them instead as those Fatui who brandish the sacrificial knives. Now, let us reenact the battle on the Jade Chamber.
What are you talking about?
It's okay if you can't recall the events
clearly.
clearly.
What are you talking about?
You can just replace them with the movements you are most familiar with. And... attack! The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballistas. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
Break the red... Holy crap, that's a tanky red scarecrow.
I can't fault you, but Fatui are larger than most mon. I don't think it was a conscious decision, but you were aiming a little too low. And you also didn't strike with enough force. Overall, it was just lacking that sense of being in the heat of the battle. Veteran practitioners of this acting method are able to adjust and embellish their real-life experience enough
Behind a
so
necklace.
that it makes an adequate substitute for the scene they are trying to portray.
I don't know what that means.
But adjusting deep-rooted habits to adapt them for the stage, that's no easy task.
Oh no. No. They're
This
just
was only
basic,
your first
okay?
time trying this method, and all
This is
things
something
considered,
basic.
I think you've
Jesus.
done quite well. But judging from your movements, I think this next method might suit you a little better. Choreograph every aspect of your onstage performance in advance. Every movement, every facial expression, even your emotions, and rehearse it thoroughly. You can reference existing characters from opera or imitate similar people from your own life. In short, you want to pin down every detail of the character you want to portray in your mind, and then work through them methodically and find ways to bring them out.
I told you you'd
Well,
never
in
guess
your
it.
case, what you need to do is imitate your past
No.
self. Think of
No.
yourself not as you, but as somebody outside this world controlling you. It's complicated to explain, but once you give it a try, I think you'll get the hang of it. Okay, how about we start by setting a simple scenario? The Fatui in red want to attack the Guizhong ballista, and the heavyweight
No, it's
guards
just
in blue
a couple
want to try and stop
basic
you.
things.
What you want to do is evade all the blues and go straight for the reds.
Evade the blues and go
Yes,
straight
I
for the
think that
reds.
sums
It
it up.
sounds
There's an open area
vaguely
to the north.
racist.
I'll set up a stage for you. When you've finished rehearsing everything in your mind...
Oh, weird. So there. Must be making me run around the crazy. Oh. More run. Okay. No. No. You are not right. No.
Well, have you finished rehearsing?
Yes, I'm sure.
Basically, you need to break... No need to rush. I shall guide you with my... wrong. Start again.
Oh, I broke a blue one? Damn it.
Well,
What do you mean I
finished
suck?
rehearsing? No need to rush.
I don't
Take
suck.
your time. I shall guide you with my voice.
That, anyway. I don't suck, okay? I don't.
Now that was a little better. You managed to bring out more of that fearless hero quality that time. My hard work coaching you has finally paid off. This method might not sound as sophisticated and exciting as the first two, but it's the most popular choice for teaching beginners. Rigorous rehearsal and vocal training is at the core of this school of thought. It even works on those whose performance lacks emotional depth at first. As long as you practice diligently, with time, you will achieve mastery one way or another. Either your finely honed skills become a good substitute for innate talent, or the process of honing your skills cultivates genuine talent within you. People say that when you truly master the art of singing, even the birds and beasts will be drawn to your song. I know. I guess I still have a long road ahead of me when it comes to developing as a performer. Well, because it's been written on your face this whole time. Just don't forget that acting is my bread and butter. Did you really think I wouldn't be able to see through it? Still,
What?
This is a rare opportunity.
What is it this
and I
time?
hope you have at least learned something from it about the beauty of the performing arts. The operatic tradition carries countless historical memories within it. As long as the art is kept alive,
not at
the
all.
voices and faces of bygone heroes can be recreated on the stage for generation after generation. I hope that your voice and your face will make their mark on Liyue opera too.
No, why would I have that on my... What? No.
Yes. As well as coaching you today, I have also been closely observing every move you make. Do you remember the basics of the final method? Don't you think there's a striking similarity between you, who stood up for Liyue and fought off a god of old, and with you as a reference in mind? I'm sure I can finally make a breakthrough in creating my own adaptation of this character. Because as far as I'm concerned, the immersion method, drawing on life experiences, and imitating others are all valuable acting methods. Even if my every movement is rehearsed to perfection, I can't move the audience without conveying emotion. And even if I fully master the character's emotions, a little choreography will help make the performance
I told
more
you to think
polished
really
and appealing.
basic, okay?
Whatever the method is, as long as it offers something that can improve my performance, I will always give it a try. Thank you for trying them out as well. It means a lot to me. And congratulations on making it to the end of your first acting class.
Just dropped my phone again.
Graduation ceremony? I'm afraid that's still a long way in the future. For now, I hope to incorporate part of you into my performance of the Divine Damsel. When that day comes, I hope you will be able to join me on stage and give me some constructive criticism. It'll take a lot of hard work to reach the point where you're ready to go on stage, but I'll be here to keep you on track every step of the way.
I don't know.
Here we go again.
I tell you,
So
it's not that
Then
complicated,
again,
you know?
I suppose I will have to give you a lot of instruction along the way. And if I won't let you call me master, teacher, or coach, I've got to think of something you can call me. Ah, I've got it. You can call me mentor. What do you think?
Oh, we finished it, finally. I think. Yeah, we finished it. Free loot. It's not quite wrong, but it's not entirely right. You know? No, I've already completed this. Okay. I mean, some of them are white.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well, thank you for Ad Astra.
No, you didn't guess right. I said some of them. It's only partially correct. No, not black. No. Did I tell you you're never gonna guess it?
Accelerating.
You're never gonna guess it. Never. Frog. Who's this? Switch to this two. Over here.
Stay back! Alright, turn it. Finish this fast. Everybody stand back! Stay put!
Locked on!
Let's finish this next time.
No, I never had any intention to tell anybody.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping. Just take it or leave it.
Watch out! Okay!
Don't be scared.
I got him cornered.
Stay put.
Stay back! Okay!
I'm going in!
Target acquired.
Are you running away?
No, I don't hate you. Or you hate me. Pretty sure you hate me. No, not hot.
10 points for agility.
Oh, it's... Damn. I got... No. Still gotta level you more? Damn. Okay. You're never gonna get it right.
Call that a lightning strike? It looked more like a... You really are a one-trick pony, you know. You play, you're up!
Stay back! Okay! You...
I got him cornered.
You're never gonna get it.
converge.
Observe. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Should be silent.
That's good enough to keep, I suppose.
Wait, a new moon rises.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
496.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
I think I need 8 for Nepha. 8. So that'll be my resin for today. But first, let's go get let's go heal my energy up, I suppose. There's nice pummelable enemies over here. Your jokes are terrible. Let's see how much.
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence in.
Be silent. Observe.
Almost 500k. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Huh? Oh yeah, I got mannerism now. I'm gonna add that to the list of blacklisted words. Yeah, it's just not letting you gamble. That is insane. I really need to fix that up. Damn. What his grandfather? Yeah, the people in this chat are, some of them are depraved, yes. I have a good night. Day. Forget your time zone. Let's see, do I have any? We have a free paint we could use. Fate we could use. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Nothing. Nothing again. It exists for me to buy more of. That's why it exists. Oh, you can just buy enhancement crystals?
Would you?
What? What are you going on about now? I wonder. I don't know. You understand now. What do you mean? What do you mean you understand now?
Insulation.
Wait. Go.
Get at you. You have entered a realm of understanding. What does that even mean? What do you even mean by that? Yes, I know I have not enough risk. Don't mind it. It's really suspicious, though.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated.
Close your eyes to dust.
It was vaporized.